The price of admission to see Malcolm and Martin sing, running and dancing and singing. Yeah, awesome. Adam, we might have to do that song again. Beautiful. Well, it's so good to be with you this morning. On behalf of the whole Greater Europe Mission family, Jim, we call ourselves, I just want to say thank you for giving your time and money and expertise and energy to be such a blessing in this community this week. We heard yesterday that a gym team down in the city had the privilege of leading 19 people to Christ on Monday. Can you believe that? And, I was sitting out here on Monday morning and a lady came by with 3 kids. And she said, I wasn't able to get in at 9, I'm going to try again at 10. And so James was kind enough to allow her 3 kids to come in, and I thought, you know, there are 3 lives who are going to be touched forever by you all. And that really is the way we have to look at it. As I get older, I think, you know, sometimes you think about the masses of people, but more and more I'm thinking about one person. And all of you are investing in the lives of one person and one person and one person this week. And it's an extraordinary gift for you to be here, and so we thank you. The last time I was in London, I was walking around down in Covent Gardens. Chris was just talking about that this morning, and I was thinking, you know, it's going to take special people to reach the people of this city. And I just want you to know that each of you are those people. You are those special people whom God has called and gifted and anointed with your life experience and your journey with Him to be a part of reaching this community and this great city for Christ. You know, Brian Doyle, our colleague with Greater Europe Mission, has a saying. He told me the last time I was here, he said, you know, a whisper in London is a shout to the whole world. And that's a great way to put it, because you're investing in the lives of people who will end up being people who impact the entire world for Christ. And so you're those special people, and we thank you for walking shoulder to shoulder with us in this extraordinary week. I want to just talk to you quickly about one of my heroes in the Bible, and that is Queen Esther. And just a couple of nuggets from her story that I hope will encourage you and lift your spirits today. The first thing is that when Queen Esther was in sort of the crux of her work as queen, she faced serious opposition. And I think it's a reality to say, and probably fair to say, that we're facing opposition even this week. And so what I want you to do is turn to the person next to you and talk about one obstacle or one piece of opposition that you've faced just since you landed here in the London area. Ready to go? We could probably take 10 or 15 more minutes talking about all the ways that the evil one tries to keep us from accomplishing what we're going to accomplish. But you know what? God is the conqueror, and He's not going to allow that to happen. So, Esther, yes, absolutely. Esther, even though she faced opposition, what did she do? She asked her people to fast. And so I want to encourage you, spiritual discipline, staying in the Word, praying, those kinds of things are so vitally important. We talked about that on our team yesterday. My wife Celia is here, our 4 kids, the Workman family from Colorado Springs, and our colleague John Gilbert, who's been taking a lot of videos and pictures. But we talked about the importance of staying in the Word, staying true to our spiritual disciplines while we're here. And finally, it says there in Esther verse 14 of chapter 4, that Esther was called for such a time as this. And I just want to encourage you that this is your time. This week, investing in the lives of all the people in whom you're investing is your time, my time, to stand up for Christ. We were talking on Monday in a spiritual tour of London about William Wilberforce, one of my heroes, a Brit, a member of Parliament who helped abolish the slave trade. One life, one person. That's you this week. You're investing in incredible ways. And I just encourage you, I hope you'll come up and introduce yourselves to me. We have a brother from Golden, Colorado, who heard this week about all that's happening here in London. Malcolm, and he's getting on a plane today, coming to London to be a part of what God's doing beginning tomorrow. So hopefully you'll get to meet him. But God is moving powerfully. This is the time for us all to stand up and represent God's kingdom in incredible ways. So may the Lord bless you. Thanks so much for all you're doing.